Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Trisha Creativemind Creations, and it's another episode of my DIY decor wedding series. I know it's been a minute, but I've been working on stuff and trying to get the other stuff done, crafty stuff done, and grandkids and all that. But I'm gonna go ahead and kill two birds with one stone, because as you can see, my part of my desk, the part of it right here, actually all of this over here is flowers everywhere. But first I'm going to show you something else that I made that I finally got finished with doing. And if y'all seen these a few videos back that I already showed y'all these, but I did some more of them. I made like 35 of these things. And these are my wedding favors. These are the little boxes that I made from a Tiffany Craft Long Boss McGill 52 project series that she's got going on this year. And I think these were like the second week, and she made these boxes, and I got a box full of them. There's like 35 of them in here, and it's like 5 rows deep up. Got glue on me, and it's only one or two maybe that I put flowers on. The boxes on top, I can't find the way on the bottom, but these are my party wedding favorites that I made. I just made 35 of them, and again, I finished these yesterday. And again, these are just the little boxes, and they have like little tea lights on them with our name and wedding date on there. So I made these as my wedding favors, and I'm finally done with these. I've been slacking on getting this stuff, working on this, because it's been other stuff going on that's non-crafting. I gotta get back to it because I'm on the verge of homicide. So I finally got those done. Like I said, it's 35 in here. I already had the white cost. I got through my scraps and cut out the size that I need for the boxes. The thank yous I printed out on a cardstock and then die cut them. I cut strips of the red metallic paper or cardstock, and I got the tea light candles. There was like 16 in a pack, and I bought like 4 packs. I still got a whole pack left because I needed to have at least 70, because again, I made 35 boxes. And the reason I made 35 because the sheet of tissue paper that I printed out, that I put our name and wedding date on, that got 35 on 2 sheets. Wait a minute. Yeah, 35 on 2 sheets. So I printed it twice, and I put again 2 candles in here. So that's made a total of 70 tea light candles that I made. So yeah, so this and this is a box that was one for my that little Evolutions die cut machine that I got. So this is perfect. So those are my wedding favors. Finally got those done. And now, again, because all of the flowers, I should pan my desk, but I can't move my camera. I have to unscrew things and everything like that to move around. But anyway, I'm making my bouquets. I tried to make my centerpieces, which I'm going to be making them out of paper. And that's going to be my next episode of decor for my centerpieces. But my Cricut and my brother scanner cut. I was thinking about internet because the weather was acting stupid. I couldn't get neither one of my machines to work, or the software or anything, so I said screw it. After I've been working on it for 2 hours, I just said move on to the bouquets, because I had a big box over here on my craft floor. I mean, it didn't take up a lot of room, but it wasn't in the way. So let me go ahead and get these flowers made, the bouquets made, and then get that box out of the way. So I moved to these. So now first I'm going to show you my bouquet. And this is like really cool. I'm going to show you how I made these from scratch. The only thing I bought, I have everything else on hand. Well, besides a ribbon, I did get this ribbon from Hobby Lobby, and I got it from, it was a ribbon that was on sale for 50% off. It was over where wedding section is. And I got the flowers from Dollar Tree. I spent almost 40-50 bucks on flowers. And I'm going to show you what kind I got. And I also I had everything else. I already had the bling. Oh, I did get a thing of where is it? This floral wrap. I've worked with this before, and I made my brother-in-law's his wife's Tanya's bouquets for her wedding. That's the first time I ever made bouquets from scratch. And she had bought the floral tape, and I think she had got some wire too. I think I bought the wire. I can't remember. No, I got the wire. She just had the floral tape, and she got some flowers. I think she bought some of her flowers from Hobby Lobby, and she got some of the others from Dollar Tree, and I made her bouquets. And so that's the first time I ever made bouquets from scratch like that. And I thought I had those little plastic things that you can, it comes with the handle and it comes with a part like the foam, you stick the flowers in it. I thought I had some of those because again I was planning on doing this way like 10 years ago, never got it done. So yeah, I want a wedding, so I said, and so I thought I had some but I didn't, so I improvised. And what is that? So I had to use something else. I come up with something real quick, and I was surprised that they turned out so well. So I do the same way I made her bouquets, and the same way I'm making mine. And so I'm going to show you the materials, the flowers that I use first, what I have, and then I'm going to show you all the materials that you're going to need to make bouquets. Okay, like I said, that was mine, and I got to make 4 more bouquets. For one for my bridesmaid, 3 for my bridesmaid, 1 for my maid of honor, and then I'm going to make 1 to throw. So I'm going to show you the flowers first that I have. I got all these from Dollar Tree, and these are carnations. I got it all in red. It's glue everywhere. And then I got roses, throw that away. And then I got roses, and then I got white roses. Then I got these dahlias, and these are not exactly white. I don't know what happened to one to come off of here. When I took them out the box, that was not a straight one, so I don't know what happened to it. I guess it was like that. I didn't pay attention when I bought it, but anyway, one's missing. And these are dahlias, and again, you can tell that these are not exactly white. They kind of like have like a greenish yellow tint to them. You can see that. So they're not white, and I wanted them like that. I want everything white, and actually, the roses and the carnations, they are almost the same color, but the roses are slightly darker. Again, I don't know if you can see that. And then I got these. Now I didn't. This is called Baby's Breath. I didn't think this was Baby's Breath. I thought this was Baby's Breath, but it's called Gypso. Or something like it, something like Baby's Breath. So I got this and I got this, you know, for little accent pieces. And again, I'm going to show you my bouquet that I come up with. This is mine, and I'm going to show you how I made it. And this is the handle. And so now I'm going to show you all the materials that you're going to need to make it. Now, under all these roses, now I can't find that piece that I need. But anyway, you're going to need your flowers, of course. You're going to need ribbon. And I'm going to show you why you need ribbon. I mean, you don't have to put ribbon, but it's a good idea to use it if you're going to be using this floral tape, because it is tacky and it really doesn't stick. So I'm using ribbon, floral tape. You're going to need wire cutters, which are in my pocket. Nope, not right here. Wire cutters. Hot glue gun with glue sticks, of course. Where is... See, I got flowers everywhere. My desk is covered in flowers. Oh, darn it. I forgot my wire. Alright, guys. I'm going to have to go get my wire. Hold on just a minute. Okay, I got my wire. This is floral wire that I also got from Dollar Tree. And... let me see. I'm thinking that's it. And bling. I mean, the bling is optional. I want to put it on because I wanted something to sparkle. And I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure I don't. but I wanted to get some like the glitter spray and spray on there. I'm gonna check and see if I still have, because I probably have it. I don't know. I forget. I got so much stuff out here that I can't remember what I got and what I don't have. But anyway, these are what you're gonna need. And now, like I said, I've got to make 4 bouquets for my bridesmaids and my maid of honor, and I've already put those together. Okay, and then I'm going to make one to throw, and this is what it looks like from the beginning. Okay, I'm also going to need, I gotta get that one other thing, and because like I said, I was trying to find something to use other than going out and buying those plastic bouquet things. I just use paper towel holders. Okay, so I'm going to show you how I get this. I already got my glue gun on hot and started, because I'm going to need that. Now, this is one that I already used, cut in half. So then I cut in half. I'm going to show you how to do that. So you can get 2 of these, 2 handles out of 1 paper towel. So first I split it down the middle. Let's cut it right up the middle. And then I kind of eyeball it and cut it in half. And I start that way. Let's go a little bit further around. And when I made the first bouquets, I made the bouquets for my brother-in-law's wedding. I was quite pleased with myself because I come up with this. Alright, cut it right down the middle. Now, this was kind of quick. You see how that's off? So I'm going to cut that even. Go ahead and cut that down. Because that wasn't straight. Okay, that's good. Okay. So I got another paper towel roll. I just got to grab it. So this is, I had 1/2 from the one I made of mine. Okay. So first what we're going to do is we're going to get a bunch of flowers, and that's what I did here. I cut the flowers, all these flowers, these bouquets have the same amount of flowers of each kind. 3 of the dahlias, 5 of the roses, like a whole bushel of the roses, 2 roses, and 3 of the carnations, 1 of the baby's breath, and I haven't put the gypsum in yet, but I'm gonna put that in later. And I'm thinking I was gonna make the one I'm throwing smaller than this, but I'm thinking I'm gonna make it the same size. I still might make it smaller, I don't know. But anyway, I went ahead and cut some of the flowers apart. Okay, where'd it go? Here we go. So these are the ones I cut apart with my trusty wire cutters. These don't work. This is my drill wire cutters. They just wouldn't work. So I had to go get the big heavy duty ones that I had in the house. And so these are the flowers that I cut apart. And I want this mostly red. It's going to be like a little bit of white in there. And I'm missing a dahlia. I thought I had another dahlia. I guess I didn't. But like I said, I got roses. Because the rest of these are going to be used for the decor. Like I said, all these roses got lots of white and roses. All of these. I'm gonna move my bouquets out of the way. The ones I already got, so I can get some more in here. Okay. Also, you're gonna need plastic bags. For mine, I used 2.5, and I almost forgot that. You're gonna need just regular plastic bags. So I got 2.5. I'm gonna show you what you're gonna do with those. Okay, let's get started. All right. So I'm gonna start with the throwing bouquet, and then I'm gonna go back to one of the other bouquets that I showed you I put together. I'm just gonna show you how I put them together. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna be picking these up and placing them where I want them to go. Wait a minute, I need to cut off another dahlia. And cut them kind of long because I learned real quick the first time that I made these that I cut them too short, but it still worked out. But I've learned that it's easier to cut them longer, cut them down all the way as possible. Of course, when you see how they stagger right here, that they get, you know, this one's kind of bent. They got short ones and then this tall one. Just pretty much just cut them all the same width. I mean the same length, even though they're not going to be at the same length when you get done. As you can see with this, not going to be at the same length, but just cut them all the same length. And you want to make sure they're long. Okay, so now let's see. I got. Oh, hold on. Okay, sorry guys. That was my mother-in-law calling. Okay, so she's helping me with this. Okay, so I'm placing these where I want these to go. Let's see. Need a rose right here. Carnation. Kind of place them where you want. I think I'm probably gonna put another dye in here. And if you noticed, I haven't cut off the leaves. Now you can take the leaves off, like slide them off if you want, and if you notice because bouquets I put together, you can't really see a lot of the green, but it is in there. So I didn't bother cutting it off. There's just more stuff I gotta throw away, so it was not a problem leaving them on. So I'm just gonna pretty much kind of put these randomly. I'm thinking I'll probably just do what I did with this one, just make these the same size. So I use 3. I'm not gonna do I'm not gonna do that. Okay, got 3 roses, 2 carnations. So I'm gonna use 4 roses and put 3 carnations. Like I said, this is the throwing one, so it doesn't need to be that big. And I think I like that. Okay. And the rest, like I said, all these gonna go for the decor. Okay, so I think I like that. Now, to shape this, I just reach in, I kind of like bend the wire on these. Bend them out, kind of like makes it fluff out bigger. Nope, I put that back in there. Just fluff it out. Maybe I need to, let's see if I can zoom out a little bit. Okay. Oops. Alright. Oh, I keep moving that rose out of there. I don't want that to stay in there. Keep that separated. I want all the colors in the same spot. So, like I said, I'm just kind of like bending the wire in the stem. Bending the stem to shape it a little bit, you know. And then once you get it the way you want it, and see, like I said, when you get them all done, some of the ladies are not even, and it doesn't matter because you're not going to see it anyway. So then I guess I'm going to cut off a piece of wire. You don't need a lot. This is just to hold it in place. That should be big enough. And with mine, when I did my bouquet, because it was way bigger, I used a lot more stems. I had to actually wrap it around there and twist tie it first, and then wrap it up. With this, all I do is just start wrapping, and then take this part where that started, and then just pull it tight, and then just wrap. This wrap coming down. And there you have it. Now, sometimes you're doing that, it might move a little bit. The flowers, and put that right back in there. Move this carnation around. So just like rearrange them the way you want it. Because once you put the handle on, you know, then you ain't gotta worry about these moving anymore. Now, another thing which I didn't do on the other ones and I might go back in later, is that you might want to go in on the inside of these flowers and put some glue in there, hot glue in the middle, so they won't pop off the end like this one did. Let me see, I got a white rose around here. It's off the stem and come off somewhere. I don't even know where it came from, but it's like one loose somewhere. That, I don't know where it went, but it's not on the stem. It's just off. It's just, you know, just like this part is popped off. So if you don't want those to come off, you're afraid those won't come off, be on the safe side, go ahead and put some glue. Just open up the center of it, right there in the center, and put some glue in there so they won't come off. I mean, because I had a couple of them come off only because I was trying to cut the paper off, and when I was going up like this, and then it just pushed it off. So that's the only reason why it came off. But other than that, they really didn't come off. And I think the reason they did it because I forced it off. But if you're rough with these and they pop off, then you might want to, when I had to put them back on there, I used the hot glue so they won't come off again. Because I think once initially they come off like that, then it's a possibility that it might come off just, you know, easily again. So you want to secure that with hot glue or whatever adhesive you want to use. Okay, so I think I got this how I want it. And now you can pull some of the stems in and pull them out, and that make it symmetrical. You kind of like twirl it around, make sure that it's all even. Move them around. I think that is good. Okay, so now this is the one I'm throwing, but now I'm going to switch over to one of the ones for the bridesmaids. And it's just a tad bigger. And so after I did that, then I just took one of these, I just cut one off, and I just stuck it down there, and I put it so it's in the middle. So that's in there. And so this is what it looks like. Okay. All right, now we're going to get a plastic bag. One whole plastic bag. This is going to start using your glue gun. Yep. I'm going to do this way, just get the air out of it. And then you're going to fold it like that and kind of like take it and put glue right here, like right on that, just so you can get, of course it's going to melt this plastic a little bit. And be careful because this is real hot, because I don't know how many times I've burned myself with this stuff. And just put it up around there, just to get it to hold for a minute. Okay, then get another plastic bag. Start from the bottom and pull it out so you get the air out of it, so it won't puff up when you wrap it around. Just take this and then just wrap it around like that. Again, you're not going to see none of this. Now if you want, you can take it, put a little glue there, kind of like hold it in place. And I just got it all over me and it's hot. Just kind of hold it there for a little temporarily. And I'm going to put some here, just to hold it in place. That's the handle. Yow, hot. Like I said, be careful, guys. I'm telling y'all to be careful. I'm not. This stuff is hot. Hold on, get this. Okay, now you're gonna get this. Now this is not, we're gonna be squeezing this close, so this is not going to be this big around. It's gonna be small. As you can close it up as small as you can get it if you want. So I'm not gonna be particular about the size handle on all of these, as if make sure that they're matching. And that's that. And because I didn't have this problem on the other one. You want to get this up as close to the bottom of your flowers and cover that plastic up as possible. So push it all the way so it won't go anymore. And see, I didn't have this problem on my, this is the first time I had this problem. See how this is poking out? I'm just going to reach in there and cut that off. Okay. Okay, so now I've got it on there like I want it. I got it squeezed, so you see how far I got it closed, squeezed right there. And if you need to take it off and cut it, or you probably don't have to take it off, and make sure it's even at the top and at the bottom. And if some is coming out, then just cut it off. So it's coming out just a little bit, so I'm gonna cut that off. Okay, now another thing I'm going to do first also is to hold this in place. I'm going to get my glue gun, put a little glue in there, just a little bit, to hold this in place. Let's put it in there, and that'll hold it in place. Let's hold it for a minute. You can feel the heat to the thing. And then just gonna wrap that around. Let's go as squeeze as close as you can. You want that plastic in there packed. So then I'm going to just stick the glue and hold it. Just catch hold. There you go. Now this is this. I'm gonna cut this off some more. Now this is what we're gonna need to have because the whole bag's not gonna fit in. You might still gonna. This is half of my head when I made mine. Okay, so just gonna ball it up because you don't want, if they're squeezing it too tight for whatever reason, you don't want this to collapse. So I just put another piece in there at the end, and that is that. Now if you want, you can go ahead and put a piece of glue in to make sure it stays. I didn't do this before, but it's optional. And I'll put a little piece, a little bit right there. Push that in. Make sure that stays. And now we're on to, and like I said, this could get out of whack on doing this process. So, you know, just keep a check on it. Make sure that everything is still the way you want it. Because again, once you get this handle finished, you're not going to move none of this. It's not going to move that easy anymore. And this is still coming out, but it's going to be fine. Alrighty. So I'm going to do some more arranging because now it looks a little bit lopsided. So I'm just bending the wires around, shifting it a little bit. Again, this is for throwing. Okay. Good. Reach in there and make sure all the flowers petals are off. So pull it out till you want them all scrunched up in there. Okay, so that's that. Now you're gonna get your floral tape, and you're gonna start at the top and go. If you go past the paper towel roll, it's okay. Now, what I found out about this floral tape, it does not stick very well. It doesn't even stick onto itself that well. So, but I did find out eventually that if you put hot glue on there and hold it until it cools off, if you have to blow it to have it cool off even faster, it will hold. Just don't pull on it too much or it will come off. And so I'm going to wrap this a couple of times around the top. And then I'm going to start coming down, overlapping as I come down. And you know what? I'm not even putting this on right. Because there's a side that's sticky side. It's tacky because you can feel it, but it's not tacky enough where it'll stay stuck. And then up until I made those first bouquets, I have never made, because I have never worked with floral tape, and I think I kind of already knew that it was that it stuck on itself, but not as much as I thought it would. Again, this is from Dollar Tree, so that's probably why it doesn't stick like it's on itself like it's supposed to. So again, I'm just coming down. And because it stick on itself, just pull it tight, and then you don't have to worry about putting any glue or anything in there. And like I said, when I'm working with this, I can feel the tackiness. It's making my fingers sticky. I'm getting tacky feel on my fingers. So when you're going to be holding this, you don't want that tacky feeling on your hands. So that's why I put the ribbon on there. Now, I don't know if it'll be a good idea to like dust it with something so that they take the tackiness out of it. It might come undone. I don't know. Even though you may secure it at the bottom, it still may come off. It might slide and shift and all that stuff. So I just not even gonna take that chance. So I just put ribbon on it. And plus just to decorate it, dress it up some more. So I'm going to come all the way down. And I'm going to go a little bit past the bottom of the paper towel roll. Just a little bit. I'm going to show you how we're going to cut that bottom off. And see, my fingers are really, really tacky. Ugh, I can't stand it. This is like one of those times I need to wash my hands. Okay, so now we're going to put a little thing of glue in there. And we're going to hold it down. I'm not using my finger. I'm trying to burn my fingers. So I'm going to hold it down for a minute. Blow on it to make it cool off so it'll hold. You got to make sure the glue is completely cool before you start working, because it will come off. Like I just said, this stuff doesn't do well with any kind of adhesive. It doesn't really stick on itself like it's supposed to. At least I think it's supposed to. Like I said, this is like my second time I work with floor tape. So I'm thinking that if it's going to stick on itself, then it's supposed to, do better than what it's supposed to, but it's not. So that's what you're going to get. Now, we're going to cut, we're going to start with 4 pieces. Start with like 2 inches strips. Start with 4. You might not need more, might need less. Well, I just start with 4. And what we're going to do, again, we're going to start with the glue, hot glue. I'm going to put a little bit there. And we're going to hold it on there for a minute until it takes hold. And I blow it. Cool it off even faster. See, it moved. I might have to put some more in there. Yeah, see, it's dry already. I took too long to put that on there. Let's try again. Gotta be quicker with it. Ooh, and yeah, it comes through, and it kind of burnt my finger, so it'll seep through the floral tape. I'm gonna blow it again and then we're gonna bring it straight across. Stick that in there. I'm gonna cut that off because it's getting on my nerves. Just that little piece flapping. Then we're gonna bring it over. Put a little dab of glue there and bring it over and hold that down into place. And I'm just doing this to cover the bottom of this. That's why I'm doing this. Well, that's the goal here, is to cover the bottom of this. So then I'm going to go straight across this way. Hold it down. And I'm blowing it to cool it off. Like I said, if I move this too soon, it'll come right off. It'll hold with the hot glue for a minute. So it's a possibility that it will still come undone. This is one of the most tedious parts of this process, because you want to make sure this is sticking. Okay, pull it across, push it down, pull it across, put another little dab of glue right there, and pour that down. See how it's seeping through there? And just let it cool off, and it'll stay stuck. See, everything that you don't want to stick to it will stick to it, but what you want to stick to it, it won't. Alright, I'm going to get another piece. Go ahead and get this ready. And we're going to go right here. Put a piece right there. Hold it down. Yeah, pull it over across. And pull it down. And just hold it until it cools off. I'm gonna get another piece. Okay. Okay, so then we're going to take a, let me go ahead and get this ready. Take another dab of glue. Hold that down, kind of like seep through. I blow it to cool it off faster. And like I said, for this to hold, you got to make sure that the hot glue is completely cooled, or it's gonna come off. This floral tape is not sticking. Like it don't want to stick to anything. And I'm gonna take that and pull it on across. Okay. Now I'm gonna pull all this debris. And you see right here where there's an opening right there with a plastic bag showing. I'm gonna cut another piece. Normally you can get it done covered with just 4 pieces, so that's why I just start with 4. But if you need some more, you know, just cut as much as you need. So now I'm gonna put this right here. So dab glue. By the time I get it on, it's gonna be cool. That didn't work. Put that over again. This is what happens when I don't have the darn tape ready. Again, see how that seeps through? Gotta hold it until it's cool completely. And pull it across to the other side. Now I'm gonna get my smaller scissors for our day. I mean, big scissors work, but it's kind of hard to get up in there. Where are my scissors? Oh, there they are, under the flowers. Okay, now some of these are a little too long, so I'm just gonna cut them off just a little bit. Goose strings off. That's good. Okay, now one more wrap of the floral tape. Goes a little bit above where you stuck that on. And then just start somewhere and above where that tape is, and just come around with it. And then come down again. Oops, I'm not following it. And then just keep working around till you're even with the bottom. Don't go over this time. Cut that off. And more hot glue. Just a little dab. And hold it down till it dries. It cools off. Pull off those glue strings. And there you have that part. Now, like I said, this is has a tacky feel to it, and so that is what the ribbon is for. I mean, I don't know if I can wash my hands, or I gotta say powder it down or something, so I take the tackiness out. I'm not sure if that will just make this loose and slide and shift and everything if you did that, so I'm not going to attempt that. So I'm going to get ribbon, pull it out a little bit. I'm going to wrap it like I did mine, crisscross. Now, what we're going to need to do is you're going to need to find the front and the back of this. Okay, because I know, like with anything, everything has a good side. So you want to find the good side of it. Find the good side of the bouquet. And then we're going to start on the opposite side. No, wait a minute. That's going to be the front part. That's going to start on the opposite side. I mean, start there at the good side. So I'm thinking probably, get the glue strings off. So I'm twirling it to see where's the good side at. And I'm thinking this might be a good side. This is a good side? No? I don't know. It's a lot of good sides. I don't know. What's a good side? I'm going to say this is a good side. This is a good side right here. So we're going to take the ribbon and you're going to pull some of it off, and you're going to start at the top here, and you're going to wrap it around the back, crisscross it in the back, and it's going to be a little bulge under there, but we'll fix that when you have to bring it down like this. So right there where you started, where that bulge is going to be, just going to crisscross it there and make sure it's falling in place first before. And you're going to take this, hold that piece down and put a little glue there. Not too much. Hold it down. And I think I probably didn't pull enough off. I'm going to crisscross it again, right? Make sure you're crisscrossing it in the same areas on the front and the back. And actually, because that went over first, I'm going to keep it symmetrical. Pull that over, crisscross it right there. And then we're going to hold that back. I need a glue stick. There. Put that there. I keep putting too much. Let's hold it. And then, now let me show you how to finish off the bottom. Just going to take it and fold it over like that, so that it's even with the bottom. And then you're going to come around. Oh, that's perfect. It was just long enough. So I'm going to put a little dab of glue right there to hold that down. Make sure it's even with the bottom of the handle. And then we're going to do this side. And take this and just fold it back this way and bring it around to the back. We're going to go over that, cut it off, a little dab of glue there. Glue using that, And there we have it. That's the front. Okay, now we're going to cover up those spots and this little bulge up here. Now, I made a little bit of loops here, like a bow. And I was going to have some hanging, but I said, nah, we'll leave that off. So what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to make a bow out of this. Let me see. It doesn't have to be really big, because it's going to hardly be seen. So I'm going to do this. Probably make it a little bit bigger. So what I'm going to do is put a little dab of glue there. Put that there. And then fold this over. Make sure your loops are the same size. Yeah. And dab of glue. Hold it. And I'm going to take a little piece, wrap it around. And this is going to be a bow. Ouch, hard. And then we have a bow. Okay, and now I'm gonna reach out here with this little bolt part that's bulging at. Now you don't have to do this, but I like to stay in place. So I'm gonna put the glue under there. And it's gonna get a little messy, but we're gonna put the bow, but that's the one reason for the bow. And while that's still wet, I'm gonna put that. Put the bow on there. So it is slightly not the same as my bouquet. Oh. Put enough glue on there. Okay. Okay. Now, these glue strings are getting on my nerves. Okay. And so there you have that. All right, now we're going to break out some gems. We're going to put some bling to this baby. I got a big old jar of bling. All right, so what I do, I just pour some red. And I'm going to get one of the biggest ones. And these are, I got a lot of the ones that has faceted different. They got a different facet on the top when they're cut. So if you can see this, they got different facet cuts on them. You can see the difference in those. So whichever one you use, make sure that the other ones that you use, they always got the same faceted cut. So I'm just gonna do this one. I'm gonna put a bow right there. And then you know what? I didn't put that center with the rest of it. I'll take it off. It's not like it's gonna be seen. So we're going to take that off because I didn't put that bow on there straight. I need to move it over a little bit towards this way. Let's see if we can pull this off. That wasn't centered with the other part. Alright, so now let's put it back on. Move it over just a little bit and put it more centered to this right here. Hold that there for a minute. And then I'm going to get another one of those gems, the same size. Oh, that's smaller. Put one right there. And one right there. Cool. And this is a kind of cover up where I put that glue at, because I put too much glue. And plus just a decorated anyway. Okay. Now, you can put some on the back if you want to. I don't think I'm going to put any on the back. But there's that. Now, if you see on mine, I put the little Some of these I gotta cut off because some of these I stretched the glue and I gotta go back and cut some of these off. Because after I made these last night, I took it in the house and I showed it to her. She said, "Oh, I like it. It's pretty." The husband likes the bouquets, guys. I showed him mine. He said, "I like it." So, he approved. So, anyway, you can see the bling throughout that. I put them on leaves and flowers. I needed to give it some sparkle. Okay, so I'm going to do that with this one. So I'm going to get the smaller gems of the same cut. And just put a few on there. I'm going to get the right size though. And I'm just going to pull some out. I'm going to separate these things because I love these gems, but I hate when I need to find the right faceted cut. I have to pick through them. So I'm going to have to get another jar and separate these. That's going to be a job. I mean, it's going to be one of the days I'm just going to sit here and be... Oh, it's like I can't even find any. And just pull out some... I'm just going to sit up and separate these so I won't have to keep picking through them like this every time I need some. Okay, I got the idea. I'll do the rest later, but I'm going to show you. You just put just a little dab of glue. Well, I would say a little dab, but I always put too much. And I'm just going to get my scissors and hold that and put this so I can hold that, press this, I won't burn myself. So I put too much glue. Just put that on there, and you just see where you want to see the bling. Just put it there, and let's see. Let's put one here. Okay, so y'all get the idea, guys. I'm going to add some more, but y'all get the idea. Just put them sporadically. You know, it doesn't matter how many. You put as many or as little as you want, or none. Okay, now we're going to go get the gypsum. This is a stem already cut off. And I didn't stick a whole thing down in there. What I did is I just went ahead and took these off of the stem altogether. Don't need that. And left with this. There's two of them on there. So then I cut these. Some of these are stuck together. You gotta go in there and try to like cut them apart. Gotta figure out where they connect. But I think this was a little bit too. See, I don't want to pull them and then they fall off. So I'm just gonna cut that. That one doesn't have any that much on it, so I'm not gonna use that one. I'm gonna cut this little piece off. And I'm gonna cut that. So I'm gonna put a couple in here. Let's see. And I'm just cutting, guys. I can't see anything when I'm doing. Cut this piece off. I'm going to show you how to cut things off. So this is what I got left. Alright, so now I'm going to put these on, or how I put these on. And I'm going to find two leaves. Most probably like put 2 or 3 in here. I'm going to find a couple of leaves, and I'm going to sandwich this in between those 2 leaves. Let me get a good grip on this. I'm going to cut a couple of leaves, and this is why another reason I left the leaves on, so I can use them for this purpose. I'm going to sandwich in a couple of leaves, then I'm going to reach in there and put a little bit of hot glue. Now you gotta be careful with this because this heat will come through these leaves. Ow, see, I just burnt myself. So you just kind of hold it there. You gotta blow it, make it cool off faster. But there you go. So just gonna get a couple leaves over here. Find a couple of leaves just closer together. That's funny how they move up some. Okay, and then I'm going to use these 2 leaves. A couple leaves in here, and I'm going to put them together if I can get to it. Put these together. Get that gypso. Just slide in between there. And then yeah, do it that way. If you can, hold it from top and bottom, like in between, like the glue's right there, so I'm not touching the glue and it's coming, the heat's coming through the leaves and you don't burn yourself. Just hold it there, blow it a little bit, let it catch. Now this one got some things, just greenery, so I'm just gonna cut those off. I don't want those. Like that. And I'm thinking, do I want to put another one in there? I'll put another one. Probably one right here. Yeah, let's do one more. And get a couple leaves. And put it on the leaves. Find a couple leaves, put them together, sandwich them in between. Put it, slide it in there. Squirt a piece of glue in there. Thing of glue. Hold it closed. And there you have it. And like I said, I'm going to add some more bling to it. These, I don't know how these turn out on camera, but these look so pretty in person. So I'm going to add some more bling later on. But that is one. This is how I'm going to do the other ones. And the throne I'm going to probably do slightly different, but this is how the other ones are going to look. I'm going to do the other 3 the exact same way. So that is how I make my bouquets for my wedding. I hope this helps somebody who's also making bouquets for themselves or somebody else, or for whatever reason. And thanks guys for watching, and y'all stay tuned for the next episode, which I'm going to be showing y'all how to do centerpieces. At least that's the plan. So thanks guys for watching, and you all have a crafty day. Bye.